I'm just at Hockley Valley Resort. My name is David, and this is another episode of Backroads. So Hockley Valley Resort is located in Mono, just outside of Orangeville. It is a resort, a ski resort. There's golf, there's a winery, and it looks like there's some kind of biking event going on today, and I don't really know. But, yeah. So welcome. So the plan is it's going to do a little bit of a tour in some of the back roads here. And I was just at Hockley Valley Resort first, so I thought this would be this would be my starting point. But yeah, I don't know what this bike thing is. Hockley bikes. There seems to be a number of people here. Leap Adventures. Again, don't know what Leap Adventures is either. So who knows? Who knows? They grow, I think they're growing grapes actually. I don't know if that's part of their winery. Oh, and I guess I could show you, just right up ahead here, there is a place, I think it was Hockley Resorts or something like that. I think the place was built in the 40s or 50s, maybe even the 60s. Anyways, it sold probably, how many years ago now? I would say it probably sold about 18 years ago. Well, no, maybe 15 years ago, 16 years ago. And out of all people who it sold to was the Church of Scientology. And yeah, I couldn't believe that they actually bought it, because nothing has ever happened to this property. They have people that maintain it. I obviously can't go in. I'm just gonna do like a little turnaround here, but this is just kind of the gate. All right, so this right here is the gate to the Church of Scientology in Mono. Never being used. It's fully monitored with cameras and everything else. They have a property management company that comes and looks after it, cuts the lawn. There's all kinds of things. But yeah, it's, I mean, you know, it's crazy when I think about it. I mean, out of all things to appear. But, I mean, I kind of remember when it was going down crazy. Like Tom Cruise was here, and anyways, all kind of wacko stuff. But anyways, they do have a property here. They actually opened up a brand new location, I think it was 2017, in Cambridge. Again, no one goes to. And it's just this big white building that sits, yeah, like, I think they have it staffed maybe. But anyways, here we are in Mono. So this is 5th line that I'm on right now. And Hockley Valley Road, which kind of runs east-west through Mono, take you from Highway 10 to Airport Road. It's just here. And you know, I could take you over to, I don't know if you know that movie or the TV comedy show Schitt's Creek. Well, they filmed, they did filming here for the, it was the hotel, the Rosebud Motel. And so it went up for sale, someone bought it, they tried to do something with it, couldn't do what it was that they wanted to do. And so I think that they are turning it into a destination movie motel. So you can go rent a room and feel like you're part of the show. So I think that's what their plan is going to be. But I thought, wow, that's pretty cool. Anyways, I'll show you where it is as we drive along. We're going westbound on Hockley Road right now. And I may have to fix my camera because I see it kind of bouncing around a little too much for my liking. So I may have to do a little bit of jerry. We'll figure it out. Hold on a second. It's going to pull over here on the side of the road. No one's behind me. Nothing's going on. So let's get over here. All right. So let's see if I can stop the bouncing around. All right. I think that may be a little bit better. I don't know. I did my best. So there's Ecology Retreat Center here on the right-hand side. What I can do and probably show you a little cottage road. I think there's this little private area that I think they were all built as cottages, and it's called Cottage Road. But I'll show you some of these little tiny houses. And some of them have kind of grown. People have kind of turned them into more of a, I don't know, a bigger home. Sometimes that's what happens to cottages. They just kind of get bigger and bigger and bigger over the years. It's funny, you never really realize how bumpy the road is until you're trying to film. Alright, so this is Cottage Road. So it's for residents and guests. I know a couple of people on the road, so. And it does back onto the Nottawasaga River, which is on the left-hand side. I think I came through here in the springtime. It was just a big mess with all the snow melting. This is a place where you really do get to know who your neighbors are. Some of these are just absolutely beautiful. Trying to get a permit to build on a house that close to the river nowadays, yeah, it ain't gonna happen. This is the long weekend, civic long weekend. And that is Cottage Road. And this is Airport Road. Okay, we're going to turn here. Again, this is Hockley Road. Through traffic only. All right. Yeah, so if you haven't watched Schitt's Creek, I think it's still on Netflix. That is one funny show. I think they have it's 6 seasons. And it was filmed here for the hotel, and then in a place called Goodwood. There you go. This is the Rosebud Motel. Just turn around. I wonder if anyone's here. I wonder if anybody is here. No. It's closed. Rosebud Motel. That's really cool. And I think it was number 2. Room number 2 where they did the filming. Alright, so it looks like they closed it off at number 7. So we may have to turn around. We'll probably turn around and go up another back road. See if I can get around. So, there was a sign back there saying how long it was closed for, but I don't remember when. I think they started on the July 28th. So we'll take 7th. Know someone that lived on this road. They were a massage therapy lady. So what we'll do is we'll go up and then we'll make a left and then we'll come back down to the Hockley General Store. is certainly going to impact the people who have the general store. Because a lot of people used to stop there as they were driving through. But if you can't drive through here anymore, I don't know if people will kind of go out of their way to go there. I mean, yes, the locals will support it and everything else, but if you're coming to it from the west, it could be a little bit of a challenge, I guess, for them. What a beautiful morning. It's 20 degrees, no humidity, partly cloudy. It's a nice day to drive up to the cottage, that's for sure. I remember there was one time where if someone said that they lived north of Highway 7 or they were going somewhere north of 7, or I honestly had no idea what that meant. Like, what do you mean north of Highway 7? What's there? And it was like my young brain trying to comprehend, wait, there's more than the city? It does continue to go more? It was just a weird concept. I mean, obviously I knew there was things north of the city, but I didn't really know kind of what was north of the city. I thought everything was just kind of cottage country. And I remember when I got my license for the first time, out by myself, I thought, oh, let me just go off and explore. And so I did. And I remember I drove all the way to Georgetown. And I thought, man, oh man, I am like absolutely in the sticks. What is happening right now? And I mean, there was no GPS. I just had like a map. And I was trying to pinpoint my location. And I didn't have anything with me. I had a full tank of gas. I was driving a big, huge Chevy. It was crazy. But I just kind of hit the roads and I just started driving and I hit just outside of Georgetown. It was Acton, Rockwood, all that kind of area. Alright, so we're at 5 side roads. So let's go right here. Yeah, so this is where people would have to go to if they wanted to do the detour around. potholes. people don't understand when you're driving in the country is you have these speed limits, and they're set for a reason. I mean, people live on this road. This deer that comes flying out of the woods, like total wildlife. You're up on cresting hills, everything else, and you've got people who literally do like 100 kilometers an hour down this road, sometimes 120. And people, you can't think fast enough to divert yourself from an accident. So I tend to do the speed limit, but people literally lose their mind. Literally lose their mind. They're so animated. They're so mad at me. They give me the finger. It's like they're yelling. Like you could see them freaking out in the front seat of their car as they drive. And sometimes I just don't understand. I mean, if you're running late, you should have left earlier. But then, you know, some people just, I don't know what it is. Comment below and give me your thoughts. Wait a minute. I think this is taking me too far. I'm really gonna have to backtrack, I think. Who knows? So if you want to put things into perspective of kind of where I am currently, I am northwest of Toronto. I am northeast of Orangeville right now. Oh, it's gotta hurt. Wait a minute. Okay, I know where I am now. We're in Hockley Valley. And we are at the general store. General store will be on my right-hand side. Right where all those bikes are. And the white van is. A lot of bikers will stop, they'll grab their coffee. Okay, so let's go a different way. Let's hit this side road. They finished. They got a new bridge up here. It's the Nottawasaga River. So this nice little paved road will turn into I think it'll be a gravel road eventually. But all these are like cottages that back onto the Nottawasaga River here. guess that's the other detour way that you can go. The land of big sky. Yeah, there's certainly a lot of that here. Yeah, and this is where it goes down to gravel. Oh, I always feel bad for these cyclists when they're on these side roads. I'll try to go a little slower just because I'm kicking up too much dirt. Hopefully that wasn't too bad. He doesn't need to get a mouthful of gravel. So I think I'm going to go up to 25 Side Road. We're going to go up and then maybe we'll finish off at the general store in Rosemont. That's what I'll do. There's an old pioneer cemetery I just passed. People always say, oh, I want to move to the country. I want to live in the country. It's my dream. I've always wanted to be here. And man, you give them one winter and they're like, I think I made a mistake. They just can't handle it. I'm just trying to remember what road which one am I passing? What's that? Oh, that's 20. Okay. So I can go up to the next one. Roads definitely look different in the wintertime. I think this is 25 Side Road coming up. Probably over the next hill. Go down a no winter access road. Watch for snowplow, that sign said. Yeah, in the wintertime you definitely want to be careful. Sheldon. This is the Lusting Creek is an ice cream, and there's a creamery around here. You may have seen it in the grocery store. This is the area where they have a creamery. I think a couple of concessions over. What a beautiful area. On these guys cycling up this hill, and here I come and all kinds of dirt's gonna be flying everywhere. This is a nice incline. Oh my god, I don't know how these guys are doing it. I just don't want to spray them with too much dirt. Going really slow. They seem to be okay. Not too bad for them. Alright, this is 25th Side Road right here. This says no exit, but the last time I drove down here, it was a no winter access road. So do they close the road now? Oh no, there it is. Yeah, no winter maintenance. Limited maintenance from spring to fall. Okay. Now we're talking some back roads. These are the types of roads I like. Can you imagine being a pioneer and having to survey and navigate and homestead in this type of environment back like 200 years ago? I mean, bears, jaguars, like cougars, like just the wildlife alone would scare you, not to mention the natives. Europeans are taking over native land and, navigating all of that. It's just remarkable. This would be a great place if you're a trail runner. Or if you're one of those cyclists that don't mind going on some real back roads. So maybe what I'll do is I'll just go back the way I came, show you from just a different angle, and then let's see where this goes. Scenery, that's for sure. Oh, it actually takes me to Airport Road. Hydro lines. All right, so we'll go back this way, and then what I'll do is I'll go up one of the other roads. I think there's a fire station on that road that, anyways, I think the views are going to be nice on that other road. So I think I'm just talking out loud to myself, because I'm like, yeah, okay, that's where that is. You're probably sitting there going, Dave, you're losing your mind. Sometimes I question my sanity. Definitely can't go fast. So when it talks about no winter like maintenance and the maintenance from spring to fall is very limited, it's very, very true in what they say. I mean, you're not coming down here in the wintertime unless you're on a snowmobile. think someone just put a sign up. No, I don't see anyone living down here. Wow, that was a little bit of chaos. That was a little bit of chaos. All right, that's beautiful up here, though. Now, let me just show you. The view looks awesome. Now I'm looking east towards Alliston that way. Now I'm looking north. There's some nice views. Yeah, that's looking east towards Alliston. And just at the next street right into Rosemont. On the pavement. Feels so much better. This is Highway 89. And this is the general store right here. Right where those trucks are. Woodstone Pizza. Eat in or take out. Gas station here. And that, my friends, is another episode of Backroads. My name is David, and if you've enjoyed this video, and if you're still here, maybe think about liking, subscribing, and commenting. It's always nice to hear from what people have to say. So until next time, get out and explore.